is the largest island on Earth. An immense rugged mass of ancient rock rising between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans, just east of Canada. Some of the stone here is among the oldest exposed on the planet, shaped over billions of years by ice, pressure, and uplift. Today, most of the island remains buried beneath a vast ice sheet, with only a narrow ring of coastline revealing bare land. Despite its size, Greenland is the least densely populated country in the world. Most residents are Inuit, living along the southwest coast in small communities shaped by the weather, ocean, and tradition. Hunting, gathering, and fishing still play a central role in daily life. This is also a land of raw Arctic wilderness. Eagles circle sheer cliffs, reindeer move across the tundra, and hardy plants cling to pockets of warmth during the short summer. Everything here survives by adapting. And in waters this raw, this remote, lives a fish that has survived since the last ice age.
I mean, the Arctic char is really unique. It's an extremely strong fish. They're extremely hard pulling. Makes the real scream when you get a big one on.
Arctic char belong to one of the most ancient and resilient branches of the salmonid family. They're close relatives of brook trout, bull trout, dollies, and lake trout. Arctic char hold a nearly circumpolar range, living farther north than any other freshwater fish. Some spend their entire lives in lakes or rivers. Others migrate to the ocean each summer, slipping through fjords in mid-June to feed in the cold coastal water before returning inland to spawn and overwinter. Their life cycle moves slowly. Juvenile char can spend years in fresh water before ever touching the salt.
Some of the only fish that go upstream and then migrate over a season and then just stay in some lakes and rivers while the whole fjord freezes. And as soon as the summer comes and the ice melts, they venture out a few kilometers from river. They only have 2.5 months of feeding in open ocean in the fjords, eat themselves big and strong, and then they come up to the rivers again. And that's where we can have the best benefit and the best fishing there is.
We have a lot of fish in the pools. There are maybe like 100 to 400 fish in each pool. The fishing here is so special because you can easily find waters that a fly never has touched, so they will bite on everything, and there's a lot of them.
They get these insane colors when they go out migrate. They produce these insane jaws which they bite each other with to be like when they're extremely competitive about the migration spots where they migrate. That's why you also have so good fishing here, is because they are so aggressive and there are so many hormones in the fish going crazy. So when they go upriver, the fish are in so cold waters that they can't really grow that much, can't feast that much, they can't digest the food. They can only grow about 1 centimeter a year. So these fish, when they're 60 plus, 70 plus, 50 plus, they're extremely old. Some of these fish are even older than me that I've held in my hands. It's crazy to think about, like some of these fish that you hold up and they're older than me. So you really get to appreciate each fish.
Some populations, known as dwarf char, stay small. Others grow into giants capable of breaking 20 pounds. Unlike Pacific salmon, char don't die after spawning. They return again and again, enduring season after season in some of the harshest habitats on Earth. Maybe that resilience is why they captured my imagination so early on. From brook trout in the Appalachians, to bull trout in Montana, to my first true char in Iceland. Every one of their relatives pulled me deeper into their cold water places. The one that lives where the land ends and ice begins. And I always thought that Greenland might be the place where that story would come full circle. A pilgrimage waiting for the right moment. And now, After years of chasing this family of fish across the world, I was finally heading to the place I'd always dreamed about. But before we go any further, we have to rewind to where this whole story actually began. Back in the winter of 2025, Erica and I were roaming around Baja in our van, soaking up some sun and hiding from the cold. We linked up with our friends Chase and Amy to post up on the beach for a little bit. If you don't know Chase and Amy, you might honestly be living under a rock. I don't even know where to start with how talented they are. Chase is an artist who spends countless hours painting scientific illustrations of fish, species that he and Amy travel all over the world to catch in their native waters. And they don't just catch them. They tell the full story of each fish, the watershed, the history, the ecology, through filmmaking and photography that's genuinely on another level. Oh, and they're also elite birders.
Woodpecker.
And pretty nasty skateboarders on top of it. While the four of us were camped out on the beach in Baja, the conversation drifted to Greenland. We told Chase and Amy about our upcoming trip with Raw Arctic, and to our surprise, they had already gotten an email from Casper, but weren't sure it was real. It just seemed too good to be true. We told them to reach out, and one Zoom call later, they were in. Just like that, all four of us would be heading to Greenland together.
My name is Casper Frank Muller, and I'm half Greenlandic, half Danish. Born in Greenland, lived the majority of my life in Denmark, and moved back to Greenland last year to start Raw Arctic. I've been watching your videos for a very long time, and I think like you guys, what you're doing is just extremely cool, and to kind of follow that path and kind of be joining you on this tour and to seeing what you're producing with us, I think that's always been a bit of a dream of mine. So again, I'm just extremely grateful, and just one thing is to see you behind the screen, but like seeing you in real life and how you kind of get along with all the different colleagues and my brothers, and you came as my, like I guess fly fishing idols, and now you've become part of the Raw Arctic family, and that's really, really nice, and makes me super happy.
My name is Isak Brandt Hansen, and I am from Greenland, born in Nuuk. You can call me Isaac. The idea behind Raw Arctic was the fly fishing camp. While we still knew we were going to build a camp, we also started doing everything else.
For example, you can go like on a whale safari, you can go on a day tour in to see the icebergs, to see the ice fjord, see glaciers, see seagulls, whales. So we have lots of different opportunities, but again, I think what we really like to do is to kind of make these tailor-made trips. So when people that have requests that is a bit out of the ordinary, I think that's the task that we really want to deliver. On the other hand, we create extraordinary experiences for fly fishing here in the Arctic.
So, after months of planning, it was set. We were going to Greenland to chase Arctic char and see what kind of adventures waited for us.
I actually have to change focus on my fish eye, which doesn't happen all the time.
We put them next to each other, you got a whole fish.
We're at a train station right now. We met up with our friends, Chase and Amy. And Rico, of course. And now we're headed to Greenland. We got one plane, one train, maybe an automobile in there somewhere. The four of us were fired up to trade the urban sprawl of New England for the raw, untamed Arctic. Chase and Amy were on their own mission too, filming a separate documentary for their YouTube channel, Tight Loops. Keep an eye out for their film down the road. I've got a feeling it'll blow your socks off. Are you fired up?
I'm fired up. Matcha raging right now. I'm fired up.
Amy, how are you feeling?
Medium fired up. It hasn't really hit me yet. Doesn't feel
What are you talking about? Green drink for Greenland.
Yeah, look at how much I've drank. I gotta get more fired up. I gotta suck this down.
feel real that we were finally closing in on our dream fishing destination. It really hit us when we were coming in for a landing, and all we could see was ancient rock and icebergs stretching out to the horizon.
Good to see you, Casper.
Good to see you. How has it been? How was the tour? It was good.
I'll give you a big bag. Yeah, super easy travel.
Now we got to get all this stuff into that.
Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what we can do.
That's what I call a packed car.
Perfect.
And within like I think a month ago there was a really big chunk of the ice sheet that broke off.
Oh, really?
So you'll actually be able to see it when we go down to the...
Oh, cool.
That's where you're gonna stay?
Oh, cool.
Whereas like the Arctic up in Canada.
We arrived in Nuuk, Greenland's capital and its largest city. With the weather being unfavorable for making the voyage out to camp, we wandered through town, got a taste of the local culture, and started learning about what Greenland is really like. It felt like the city wasn't built on the Arctic, but within it. Even in the middle of town, the vegetation looked like the tundra. Low shrubs, mosses, and wildflowers clinging to rock. It also became clear just how connected Greenlanders are to the sea. Nuuk is isolated from the rest of the country, so the most practical way to get anywhere is by boat. The harbors were packed, boats were constantly coming and going, and the ocean felt like the city's highway. After a few days of waiting for optimal weather to make the long boat ride out to Camp Isua, all four of us felt our anticipation building. We couldn't wait to get out on the water ourselves. While we hunkered down in town, the weather broke just enough to go on a short sightseeing tour near Nuuk. We met up with Casper, hopped on the boat, and headed into the fjords for the first time. That's when the scale of the Arctic really hit us. Casper brought the boat in towards shore, where we got up close and personal with some fresh glacial meltwater. Salik surprised us with some of the freshest, cleanest water on the planet. Our first real taste of the Arctic. The sheer cliffs, the cold blue water, the icebergs drifting by. It was only a small tour, just a warm-up, but it was enough to get our hearts racing.
What if I just hook an 80-pound halibut?
That first cod had us buzzing with excitement, but it was only the beginning, just the tip of the iceberg. With favorable weather on the horizon, we set our sights on Camp Isua and on the Arctic Char that drew us there. Well, y'all, it's been a great few days here in Nuuk. Really interesting clash of worlds here. Feels like you're in the Arctic tundra right here in town. And our time in town is now up. We're gonna go head on the boat and finally go do some fly fishing.
See you guys, take care.
Bye, Casper.
Bye.
It's a 3 hour and 15 minutes boat ride from Nuuk, and you sail south of Nuuk and into a super long fjord, and we are all the way at the bottom of the fjord. And just the way in is special. Like the fjord, it just keeps narrowing in and doing some turns, and you know, the further in you go, the taller the mountains get, and the waterfalls start come running down, and the location is very special. And then you hit the bottom where the camp is, and you see the terrain is just the flat surfaces on top of each other, perfect for camping, and the great Isua River right next to it. You don't get many better fishing spots than where we are at the camp, I think. Hi guys.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Finally. Welcome to Greenland.
Good to be here.
Yeah.
Here we go. The last leg of the journey. We're ripping.
Tight line. Extremely remote. Extreme remoteness. Dang. Such a crazy valley.
You need a hand anything?
Sure, thank you.
There you go. Me and Lucas, we've been here for a bit over a month now.
Yeah.
Just living off the camp. And we actually explored some of the river that wasn't explored yet.
Wow.
So we've fished, fly fished waters that has never had a fly in them.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
Greenlandic
really
people, they provide for themselves and of course catch so they can eat, but they catch it in open sea and close to like this place, for example.
There's no
They would never go up there to catch fish. So some of those fish have never seen a fly in their life. So they were so aggressive.
Very aggressive, yeah.
Let's do
We
it.
can show you the camp.
Yeah, let's check it out.
We made a path here to keep the vegetation good.
Okay.
So, you see the antlers over there, we
Yep.
just follow them and so we don't stamp the vegetation down.
We're here in the Greenland backcountry. It doesn't seem like a remote camp because of how nice it is, but we're at a really remote camp, 3.5 hour boat ride from the town of Nuuk that we flew into. The river, it's right up that way. So right now we're just settling in, unpacking, getting orientated with the area.
Oriented.
Why don't you orient?
Orientated is not a word, but it's pretty sweet. There's an oven and a fridge. They just shot a caribou this morning, and the tents are pretty sweet. And we're gonna catch some Arctic char. Well, it's been a long journey to get here. We left Connecticut 4 days ago, and now we're finally here. I don't know if it's gonna feel real yet until I actually get an Arctic char in my mitts. You know what I mean? So, just gonna do what I know how to do and dangle my flies in the river and see what happens.
It's like wet waiting weather right now.
Dry or die.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's hit it.
As excited as I am?
Oh yeah.
Good to hear.
Camp Isua is located in one of the last untouched ecosystems in the world. So what you experience here is probably going back thousands of years and fishing for Arctic char back then. And I would probably argue it's probably the same distilled activity. This place has not been affected by society. It hasn't been affected by the human hand, the human touch. Right here we explore something completely raw and untouched.
Because that's a part of the culture. We go fish for Arctic char. I think we were some of the first to ever fish the Isua River, and our guest this season 2025, not even 50 people have fished it with fly. The fishing pressure is minimal.
As soon as it rains, there's so much more water and it triggers something in the fish. They move a lot more, go upstream, and they're aggressive. They really are. Yeah, because we've had a really dry August and also actually July. That's why usually much more running water, especially in Relwe, the other river that we were guiding at as well. This is the steps. When it's gonna be raining tomorrow, the waterfall over there will be much larger. You'll see the water running down it'll be much nicer. You see, it's kind of weird, but flies like this, see, just pushes a lot of water, disturbances the fish a lot, really flashy colors, and just something that disturbs them. It's really the key. This is the fly I've been getting the most on, propeller. They kind of trigger something in them.
But the foam fly will be very effective on the more shallow water here.
Going casting upstream.
Upstream, yeah.
Okay.
Just pull fast.
All right. Oh my god! What? That was insane!
And yeah, try to push as much water as possible with the fly. When it's turning up.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, dang it, I horsed him. Oh.
I see a couple more.
We're gonna get one.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming.
Oh, wow. Every cast. Oh, that was an eat for sure. Oh. Fish on.
The fish, they pull so hard. It just makes the reel scream. The fishing here is so consistent. You can go to large schools, like 300 fish in the school at the best pools. It tests the rod you've brought. We recommend 6 weight, just because of like large rocks you have to pull the fish out of. 5 weight can also work, but the fishing here is just so consistent. It's a whole playground. So you have the raw nature here, the vastness, the beauty, and then you have the best fishing in the world. And that's just your playground, and you just have to make the best out of it.
Got it. That was on the sink. There we go. Dang, that's a good one. Sweet.
Yeah, it's amazing to see so many fish in one pool and a river just stacked up like that. It's always really impressive, and getting to see them in such a pristine habitat is also pretty exciting. So stoked to be here for a long time to get to know this river a little bit better. Nice fishes today.
Arctic broads.
Arctic broads.
Arctic broads.
Hands in.
It was our first day, our first session, and Erica had already landed her first ever Arctic char. Spirits were high, and it felt like we'd only just begun to understand what this fishery could offer.
Well, it was an insane first day of char fishing. We finished up, we're back at camp now. Pretty incredible vibes. We got some bugs, but there's always got to be something adverse to all this amazing stuff that's happening right now.
At least they're not biting us.
Yeah, we're not getting bit.
They're just flying around.
So we're gonna go eat some dinner, end this amazing first day, and then tomorrow we're gonna walk way upstream and do some char fishing.
Monday, Tuesday, no rain, cloudy, sun, as it looks right now. And then Thursday, super rain.
Yeah. And that's nice for the fishing.
Let's go.
So we have some reindeer meat caught by Isaac. We have some vegetables, fries, and a sauce. And we have this with the I don't know what it's called. Bone marrow. If you wanna try it, it's very good. Very good. Very good.
Plain Post Malone.
The next morning, we woke up to gray, drizzly weather. Honestly, it was a welcome change. The river could use the rain. It gave us an excuse to slow down, make some coffee, and tie some flies. It didn't take long to realize that the patterns we'd brought were close, but not quite right. Over the years, I'd learned it's better to travel with your materials instead of boxes full of pre-made flies. Because the moment a guide looks at your box, nothing is ever exact, and they always hand you their version. With the vise out, we started dialing things in. Our skating flies needed to push more water with a slimmer profile, and our streamers needed to be smaller and sink faster. After a few quick tweaks, we were ready to step back into the river and see what else Greenland had in store.
It's a little wet, which is what we needed for these rivers. We're headed to a spot pretty far upstream. We're already coming to find out that Greenland requires a lot of foot travel, which is what we expected. We kind of knew what we were getting into, but it's something different actually being out here doing it. Walking pretty far upstream to catch these char. So as fresh as it gets.
The name Isua, the Isua River, was a name that we came up with because we had looked on the maps. You have the name of the fjord and you have the name of some of the rivers. We couldn't find the name of Isua River. It didn't really have one, and we didn't know what to do about it, so we named it ourselves.
This is the river that we're fishing in, and it has no name. So we were the first persons to ever name the river. So it's Isua. So there's a lot of unexplored areas around here that, we just have to fish it all.
And Isua doesn't really have a direct meaning. It kind of means tip. It is the bottom of the fjord where Isua is located, but it's also like a tip, like right at the end of the fjord.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Thanks for the hot beverage.
You're welcome.
It's lovely.
Well, the temperatures are cooling down. Feels like rain is coming. It's only been drizzling. We haven't had a full downpour yet, but I feel like the conditions are going in the right direction. Hiked pretty far upstream to a new pool, and Erica and Amy are gonna throw topwater flies.
The exciting thing about foam flies is that it's pure action. You can see the takes, you can see 10 fish following your fly, and they try to hit it, they miss, and they will go for it even though they missed. It's so fun because you see it all, and there's splashing of water in every direction, and it's all about the visuals. Yeah.
Oh, yes! Yes, Amy! Spicy! Oh, yeah. Bye-bye!
Good job, guys.
There's so many, and you could see them all.
Oh.
Oh my God! Wow! That was crazy! Oh, there's a big one in there, swimming around.
Even the small ones fight like a big one.
Nice. Wow.
Oh, that's a fatty.
Woohoo! A healthy one. Fat fish. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, that was a nice one.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice.
Wow, look at the colors.
Oh yeah. Nice. Sweet.
Good job.
One's coming.
Oh yeah. Nice. Spunky little fella.
you can catch a lot of fish, but the big fish, they are so clever. They don't bite on everything. So you can go to the big pools and all the fish will take the fly before the big ones does. Yeah, because the water is so clear, it's so easy to see where they are and how they react to your fly. The exciting thing about foam flies is that it's pure action. You can see the takes, you can see like 10 fish following your fly, and they try to hit it, they miss, and they will go for it even though they missed. You know, it's so fun because you see it all, and there's splashing of water in every direction, and it's all about the visuals. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Want me to explain what the Arctic Broads are up to these days?
Yeah.
We're gonna catch some nice silver ocean run Arctic char because we were told on the radio by the gals in the kitchen that they would like us to bring home 2 fish for dinner. So we're gonna bring home 2 fish for dinner. So the ladies are gonna put the food on the table, as they say.
It's life and death.
Yeah, exactly.
For us and the fish.
And the fish.
So a lot of pressure on you guys.
Yeah, you need to catch some. You really you need to catch them. Or else, no dinner. It's on you guys. We, of course, take some fish from the river. We keep it, of course, to a low, so only take what we need. But getting the guests and all the ones here to experience the fish that you catch yourself is a privilege to have. And then come home really late to freshly made dinner, which tastes amazing. I mean, we eat so much local food here, and that's just another good way of experiencing the culture here.
I was talking to Marcus about how the entire country sustains themselves from the land, and it's really cool to hear that because that's like 50,000 people that are living off the resources of the caribou and the Arctic char and the plants and berries and seals, and it's just really cool that this landscape has been kept pristine for all these years and all the years of modern civilization. And like, you can get a matcha latte in Nuuk and they're still living in modern society, but they're still living off the land in traditional ways.
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for my ancestors being really skilled at this, surviving in nature. Like, you don't need to go to the groceries to actually get food and buy it, and thinking about how the animals are treated here. They are just living freely. Back in the older days, the Greenlandic people needed the land and the animals to survive and didn't have anything else. It has kind of been like that since. I mean, then the colonization came and Danish people came up. Everything kind of changed, the modernization happened. But still, in a lot of smaller places where it's not like in Nuuk, there's a lot of people living from the animals they catch. And we hope that it will be like that for a long time, because it is a part of our history and the traditions, the culture we have here in Greenland.
It's really wild that this place is just so huge and vast, and it's been kept intact. And also, it, like, from the outside perspective, people assume that Greenland is this huge, vast, open space with just like ice tundra, but it's unlivable. But it seems like, from what I've seen so far, it's one of the more plentiful places I've ever seen as far as wildlife goes. It's really crazy to be here and to fully grasp how large this country is, this island, it's insane. You can't even grasp it. We've like just been exploring up this fjord, and it's just like the tiniest little speck of Greenland, and it's just so much land to explore. It's crazy.
Underwater footage. I went all the way back to the choke point.
How do I know which fish is which? How do I know if I got my fish?
Yeah, you didn't write your name on it?
Coming back at camp after such a long day, I mean, you couldn't write a better day for fishing.
It's like the spices don't overpower the taste of the fish, but it accentuates it. It's very well done.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the film. This project wouldn't have been possible without the team at Raw Arctic. If Greenland is on your bucket list, they truly are the best in the business. Head to their website, reach out, and tell them we sent you. We've also got a custom fly drop, the Char bugger, tied by yours truly, specifically for the Arctic char rivers you've seen in this film. It's a very limited batch and they won't last long, so swing by our website and grab a few flies and some merch. Every purchase goes a long way in supporting the channel and helping us to keep telling these stories. All right, now back to Greenland.
Isua is a river, is for all anglers. You can fish just outside the camp, and there's great fishing water. Every time there's high tides and low tides and rain pours in, fish go upstream, and they'll stay in the pockets behind the rocks where they can have a breather, and that's why you have really good fishing all out the river. But during the season they also venture up further, so a lot of the times you have to go on hikes, and these hikes aren't always easy. There's of course great fishing water on the closer pools, which contains fish all season, but some of the best fishing we've experienced has been further up, so hiking is definitely gonna benefit you in terms of fishing. If you're willing to go the extra mile, you will be rewarded.
Well, we're making our way upstream, but today is really nice. The weather's really shaped up for us, and hiking all this way just makes it more rewarding. Something about the experience has to be tough, whether it's the bugs or the hiking. Can't be too easy, because these fish pretty easy to catch compared to a lot of other fish that I've fished for in my life. There's just so many. They're just so packed in these pools. It's absolutely insane.
It's definitely more hiking than we normally do to go fly fishing, but it feels worth it. But my body's tired, for sure. Are we fishing here or just taking a break?
Yeah, definitely.
Fishing here. Cool.
Well, we were thinking about getting some food.
Yes.
Get the stomachs filled up.
Yeah.
And yeah, have the energy to pull in some big fish.
To go fly fishing?
Yeah, exactly.
Fly fishing?
That's pretty rare.
Lots of that.
You can come here at any level as a fly fisher and angler and have great fishing. The fish are here, they're in great numbers, but it's all about being in this vast nature and feeling the rawness, and this is just a place where you get so close to yourself and you can evolve as an angler. It's also about acknowledging where you are and really feeling and exploring how it is to be here. I don't really know why, but things that make the water move provokes a lot of bites. So you can have foam flies or like top water flies, any of those. If they push enough water, it provokes the fish so much. So you can have so much action on the foam flies, which can be some of the most insane fishing here. And you really need to keep stripping it hard and fast because they turn away if you don't. So you'll have maybe 15 fish chasing after your foam fly, while you just keep stripping and they miss it multiple times. And then boom, hits perfect, swallows the whole thing, and you set the hook. And it's the most visual fishing. It's few places in the world where you can actually do it this consistently. Like throw out in any pool, you'll get action. You'll get action every time. And that's also some of the why it's so good fishing here, because you believe in every cast. Every cast can be a big fish on your hook.
You see that?
No.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. He's about to eat it. He's about to eat it. Stay.
Oh yeah. Woo! He's trying to go under the rocks.
Yep. Just keep him out of it.
Oh yeah.
That was sick.
That was sick.
Side fish.
Side fished.
It's only a matter of how much are you willing to go the extra mile in the hike, how willing are you to put in the extra hours, and that's why it's so magical. The most visual fishing you can ask for.
Oh, yeah. The Arctic broads are at it again. What does broads exactly mean?
Women.
Like what is it, like condescending? Is it like?
I feel like it's very it isn't like nowadays. It'd be kind of weird if someone called you a broad.
Ooh.
You could probably like cancel them, but Char rodeo.
Char rodeo.
Erica and I are a dangerous duo.
Dangerous duo. Pretty. Very rosy.
You know, you have the fishing fever and you don't really know what time you're gonna get home. We of course have the radios with us so we can communicate, but it's often like, okay, we'll stay another hour, and after that hour we're like, okay, it might be another hour. And that's just the luxurious thing about having such a good kitchen staff who are willing to design the program after your needs. Go out whenever you want, when you want breakfast, and then come home really late to freshly made dinner, which tastes amazing. It is the dream as a fisherman to come here. It really is.
Well, I'm very satisfied with how this trip has been going so far. And I feel really cozy right now. And I'm really happy that I'm not still hiking. Because it's 11 p.m. I'm just gonna eat my reindeer soup.
Wow, look, there's purple in this one. Yeah, there's freaking purple. There's freaking purple.
It felt like we were finally settling into the rhythm of this place. Another day done. And somehow, it felt like the adventure was only just beginning.
Hi. I have my big indestructible suit on. No weather can bring us down.
When we go to this river, we take our guests fly fishing for cod.
Oh yeah.
Chase is on.
Dang, that was quite the take.
At the same bay before we set them off by the river. And the fly fishing for cod at this bay is just crazy. It's amazing. Like, you can catch the huge cod on 3 meters of depth.
There we go. Oh, that's a hog.
This is our first time catching cod on the fly. And we're catching hogs. Especially Amy.
I'm curious to see what's in its stomach. I think it was a bite. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh my god, they fight so hard. Caught on the fly. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we got a double.
We're double dogs.
We got a double.
He's nice and chonky.
It's about to be fish and chips.
That one.
Now, it's time to go fish for Arctic char, target species. New river, very short river, but sounds promising.
Så sejler jeg lige tilbage, pakker den taske, jeg skal have med ind.
Catch a big one.
Bye.
Catch a halibut, please.
just maybe one leg, see if it's shallow enough.
Yeah. Thanks for the ride.
You're welcome.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nature's candy. So good.
It's a super short river. It's like it's located right next to a huge waterfall, and that's a waterfall you don't see many places in Greenland, at least. It's a little hidden location, right, like in a small bay. Very beautiful place, a very short river, but it produces some very good fishing and very easy to walk in. It's also a super peaceful place.
5 people who's ever fished this river with the fly.
Wow.
Oh, that was sick. Oh, he's coming. That was a big one. That was tight.
Good job, Phelpsy.
What made me come here was that we had looked on the maps and it actually didn't look like anything special, but still we had to try it, and we went here and tried it out and saw obviously how nice this place is and how the water is flowing very well, and it turned out to be a very decent river with good fish.
That fishing session turned out to be a little bit better than I expected. We were told there was only small fish in this little stream, but only like 5 people have fished it ever. So that's not a ton of feedback. We found there's definitely some nice fish, really colored up, beautiful fish, beautiful river. Really doesn't get much better than this.
What's it called?
Kayaset, which means kayak looking. It's Greenlandic Labrador tea.
Greenlandic Labrador.
It smells so good. You can dry them and afterwards then use them in tea.
It's so squishy. It's like a Tempur-Pedic. If I was trying to survive out here, I would collect a bunch of this stuff. And it'd be so cozy.
While we were fly fishing for Char, Lucas was out in the bay putting in work with the jig rod. He radioed Isaac and said he caught a 1 meter long cod, but we didn't believe him until we saw it for ourselves.
Look at it! Oh my god.
Dinner's served.
Yeah, that will feed like 20 people.
Yeah.
I kind of thought you were joking about the 1 meter. I thought it was like an exaggeration, but that is a 3-foot cod.
Insane.
It swallowed the whole thing. And I just,
Wow.
So heavy.
Oh my god.
Okay, are you ready?
Right.
Marcus, come over here.
It says 24 pounds.
Yeah, 25.
25?
25 pounds.
25.5. 11,5 kilo.
11.5 kilo.
Jesus Christ.
That's a monster.
Oh my god. That's a big one.
But then, who caught that?
How many hours were you out there?
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's
Wow.
its stomach.
Oh my god. It's huge.
Oh, it smells. That's a crab.
Crab?
A lot of
Whoa.
crabs.
Wow. They just eat. Was that
Seaweed.
Whoa.
Golfing crabs out of the weed.
Oh, that's a fish.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a fish.
What is that?
A cod.
A cod.
Look at this pot of rice.
Nice work.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Did not have 2 Sammys today.
Lige nu er alle i verden, der var sindssygt meget mere tørstig efter noget andet.
So
end vand.
good. Like butter. Look at that.
It is really, literally like butter. Like it doesn't taste fishy at all.
We're tying some zonker flies because that's what worked well today. I fish a lot of this stuff for bull trout. And char, Arctic char are a lot like bull trout. Bull trout are a char. So it makes sense to fish a lot of the same type of patterns, type of materials. There's definitely some crossover.
Well guys, the weather has turned. It's gone from really nice and sunny the last few days to slowly getting grayer and grayer. And now it's just absolutely nuking wind outside. The rain is pouring down. It's pretty gnarly. So we're hunkering down. We're taking a couple days off of fishing. We're gonna stick it out. Hopefully nothing gets destroyed. Hopefully our tents don't blow away. We're just gonna try and stay dry and safe for the next couple days, hang out, and then we're gonna hit the rivers hard.
Making sure everything is nice and tight, like your fly rod line. Yeah. I had to. I think it's holding up pretty well so far. Just need some heavy rocks to hold them down.
You want to go fishing, guys? Are you ready to hop in the waders?
Yeah, this is so scary.
Damn. I haven't seen this place like this before. That's probably the best idea to stay in. Just for a bit. And then go fishing, of course.
Super rain. Actually, really fun way to experience a wind rainstorm. Because we're pretty cozy in here.
Well, we got here on Saturday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. It's been a week without a shower.
And we've done a lot of sweating.
And it's raining really hard, so we're gonna take advantage of it.
And we're gonna go outside in the Arctic in our bathing suits and we're gonna shower. We're doing it.
This is cold.
Yes, it is. We did it.
We charred.
We did it.
I feel like the running
It looked like,
yeah.
While we were sheltering from the storm, our hunch was that more and more char would be pushing into the river system. It was obvious that the water had come up, and hopefully carrying with it an influx of silver fish from the sea. The waterfalls were louder, streaming down the sides of the fjord everywhere you looked. The storm may have kept us inside, but it also set the stage for something special. As soon as the weather let up, we were more than ready to grab our rods and get back out there.
We've been suppressed by bad weather for the last couple of days. It's been super windy and super rainy, but the super wind has died down. Now it's just a little rainy, and we can brave the rain. That's something we can handle, so.
Yeah.
The time has come, we're going fishing. The water in the river has gone up significantly, which we're all thinking has potentially allowed some fish to move into the river. Maybe some big fish, according to Marcus.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Marcus?
I mean, there's just been really like big difference between the high tides and the low tides. And the high tides have been so high, and there's just waterfalls everywhere. So now I think a lot of like schools of silver fish are going up. So the plan is to catch some of them moving. But then it's also just a bit of research. We haven't fished the river when it's running like this. Current is insane, but we'll manage fishing some flies that will tide. And as you usually say, we're gonna catch a hog, right? Let's get it.
We're gonna catch a hog. Schween.
Schween. What? Fuck, this is gonna be so fun.
It's a different river.
This is like a still pool normally, and it's just ripping. You don't want to go in that. It's like you're just gonna float downstream.
The new conditions had us buzzing, but it was also Lucas's birthday, an excuse we couldn't pass up to pull our guides into the action.
Do you have any? Oh, he's hooked up. Nice one. Oh!
That's a good one.
We were fishing close to the river mouth, a spot that just a few days earlier had been almost completely void of fish.
I think the fishing is the most interesting I've seen it yet. This is so different from anything I'm used to. There's so much water in the river now that spots that weren't good like a few weeks ago are fishing good now. We see the fish. Lucas has had a really good one right now, and I think there's chances of big silver today, and I think that should be the target.
Oh yeah. That's a better one, eh? A little bit better.
Now we were finally finding some fresh silver pushing in from the sea, a clear sign that the run was starting to build. That alone had us fired up, but now it also got us thinking about another river we hadn't touched yet. The water there had been too low to fish, but with this new push of water, we finally had a chance to check it out for the first time this season. If it had risen too, there was a good chance it would be holding fresh fish. As the weather started to clear, the energy shifted. Tomorrow was shaping up to be a big one, and we were all super stoked for what lay ahead.
Un, to, tre. Hurra! Hurra! Hurra!
There you go. Yeah.
Congratulating.
It's not raining anymore, so that's very exciting. Maybe our stuff will dry out, and then we're gonna go in the boat, see a new river. It's a little bit more chilly today.
The rains that we've anticipated finally came. based on what we saw yesterday, we're going to this new river that hasn't really been fishing well this year because the water's been really low. But with this influx of water, we think these fish are gonna be able to move up this other river, and we're gonna hopefully find some big ones over there. So we're gonna head out in the boat, take about a 45-minute boat ride down the fjord.
Bigenkort.
Shoots.
Wow. Marshmallow suits.
Teletubby shoots.
How are the suits? Bigenkort, you look like Teletubby.
It's toasty in here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the good weather is making me in a nice mood, but like if there's fish as well, I'd rather have it storming and raining and blowing as much wind in my face as possible and a lot of fish. But the weather is a bonus. So now I just want the fish. We haven't seen a lot of fish there yet, but we know it has potential from last years we've been here. So.
Ago it started pouring, so now we have the opportunity to get some good fish in there. I hope so. Yeah.
What's it called?
That means trouts. Yeah.
It's a good name.
Yeah, that's a really good name actually.
Our other main river, which is called Iqaluit. If I were to set it up against Isu, I would say Iqaluit is much more calm. It's like the terrain is easier and more open, and that also reflects in how the river presents itself. The river is not as long, it's about 3 kilometers, and it has some very nice pools. It's a bit wider. Its pools are just perfect for top water fishing, and also just in general for fly fishing. Iqaluit definitely has a different aura. It gives you a form of peace to be fishing in Iqaluit. Iqaluit holds a ton of good fish. Fishes better later in the season. When it really peaks, we've had some of our guests already say that they had the best fishing of their lives at Iqaluit.
Oh yeah, baby. The spot's loaded. That's a good one. Oh yeah, we're tripled up. Chase, come on. We need the quad. There we go. Oh yeah, baby. Pink zonk, but it didn't work. There we go, we got a double. I got a good fly fish on. A Char diesel. Oh my god! We got the fish. We're still hooked up. Oh! We lost it. I was filming that. All right, we gotta fix this problem. I'm wet. I am wet. Well, is there audio level still?
Yeah.
Oh cool, the mic didn't break. Well, I just slipped and fell in the water chasing after a fish. But the bright side is, I got my rod back. The other bright side is, none of my camera gear in my backpack got wet. And the other bright side is It's a warm, sunny day. Well, it's not warm. It's a sunny day and not raining. Time to dry off. I cut my finger too. Full submergence.
Full submergence.
This is the very first time it's ever happened to me. I've never been fully submerged in my waders. So, just for the record. Now I gotta catch a char shirtless. There we go. Well, I just got dunked in the river. I'm barefoot, I'm in wet pants, but we're hooked up to a char. We're doing it. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good char. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Pink is the color. Might be my best one all day. In the wet pants. Let's go, wet pants. This is a spicy fish, eh? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get my jacket all wet. Oh yeah, that's a really nice one. Well, fly fishing has its ups and downs. And after getting dunked, that fish felt pretty good. I guess we'll continue on. The day is still young. We have a lot more fishing to do. We haven't even been to the top of this river. This river's only a couple miles long. So we're basically fishing the whole thing from beginning to end.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh! Oh, 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 oh. Went right in front of a big one's nose. Oh! Ah! Oh my goodness. Was literally at my leader. Put the camera down so you can land him. You got it?
Yeah, Rico.
Oh, we got him.
All right, let me get the camera.
I got it.
That's a sick fish, Erica.
It's a sick fish. Oh yeah. I did it. Woohoo! Big fish. Well, we were spotting all these big fish just hanging out in this pool, like a swirly pool, trying to get my fly deep down. And then this huge fish came out of nowhere right at my feet, like literally like 3 feet away from my feet. And I was right at the end of my drift with like my leader in my guides. And he ate it so slow. It was like that. On the Creelex.
The cheat code.
The cheat code.
One of the days when we weren't fishing in the Glacial River, just as usual, we go out to the best pools and we fish them. I think we were all focused on the fish, of course.
Up, up, aye!
And all of a sudden, one of our guides, Marcus, he yelled, "Oh, there's a reindeer!" Looked up, just on the other side of the river, a reindeer was just walking around minding his own, which is weird because it could see us doing all our casts and it wasn't really reacting. And I said, well, I'll go shoot it. So I put my rod down and I took my rifle and crossed the river. I went up, and before the reindeer had disappeared over the ridge, it was going one direction, and I came up and I couldn't really figure out where it was. And then I looked back, and Marcus, he was like pointing the other direction, and then I saw it, and the reindeer had already seen me, so it was alert. But I managed to find a good spot and wait for it to stop up, and then I shot it. That was a great experience, and also reminds you of how it is to be fishing and living in Greenland. Like you you take what nature gives and respect it in a way that has meaning for us, at least. In Greenland, we are and have always been hugely reliant on what nature provides, especially in terms of the different fish and animals. So hunting reindeer and caribou is a huge part of the Greenlandic culture and also a huge part of my culture.
So now I will go down and do some fly fishing.
I was raised with hunting for reindeer since I was a kid. I think I shot my first reindeer when I was 8. My dad, he loved to hunt. He took me hunting whenever he could. Sometimes he would come and grab me out of school and say, "Come on, we're going hunting." It makes me provide for myself, for my family, for people that I care about. It's a tough sport, and I like it that way, that you get to work for what you eat. So we don't have to buy any meat from the stores. We never buy any meat, actually. Only maybe chicken once in a while, but fish, reindeer, birds, yeah, we hunt ourselves. And well, that for us is a respectable way to do it, because we know how the animal was treated before. It has lived a great life, and now it provides for us. I see it as a good balance in life.
Well, it was another absolutely unreal day here in the Arctic. We caught a lot of fish. I think it has been confirmed that the rising water and the rains recently have greatly improved the conditions for fly fishing. A lot of silver char. You can tell that a lot of the fish we're catching today were probably pretty fresh from the ocean, with the rivers rising and allowing them passage into the system. So that's pretty exciting.
Isak got a reindeer. That was pretty crazy. Just spotted it right on the side of the river. He killed it in his waders. He cleaned it in front of us, which is the first time I've seen a large animal cleaned. So that was pretty cool. And then he just carried it out on his back, the whole thing. He's an animal. Safety first, so we don't drown in the Arctic Ocean.
Taking a little break from fishing. We're gonna go check out a local settlement that's about a 2-hour boat ride from camp. This town is only accessible by boat and maybe helicopter. I'm not sure if there's even a landing strip there. So it's out there, and we're gonna go experience a little bit of the culture and walk around and just see what it's like to be in a small town in the middle of Greenland.
If there were something I would like you to know about Greenland, it wouldn't really be about the nature, because I think it says itself a lot. You have to come here to experience it, be here to really feel like the touch of nature here in Greenland, you know, the crisp air and the sunsets and the auroras. But a thing I think is very important also to know is that the Greenlandic culture is a very welcoming culture, a warm culture. We stick together in our communities because our communities are so small. So we do a lot of like eating together, doing stuff together, helping each other a lot, like with everything.
This town is called
You're always just one phone call away, and you call a guy or a friend or a family member, and they will just be there for you. So we help each other a lot in our community, which I think is super important.
When you come from a more capitalistic society, and like especially Western Europe, like we really have this individualistic approach where it's about like moving forward on your own. Like you're in a competition with everyone around you, and people, they will fight against each other. They will fight for the capital, for the salaries. It's a competition. But when you live in a society as Nuuk, for example, like you're 19,000 people, here it's not about being individualistic. The most important factor is staying part of the group. So we have a completely different mindset regarding collectivity, because that's how we survive. And you actually said a bit yourself, but like we have this kind of a swing door culture. When someone calls you up and say, do you want to swing by for a cup of coffee? You often show up and there is 10 other people in the room, and it's just standard practice. Like everybody's welcome. I just think it's really important to maintain that focus and not like stay so competitive, because we live these things together, we're a unit. And when you're in Raw Arctic and you're in our camp, you're part of that unit too.
After stocking up on supplies, it was time to head back towards camp. All it takes is one day without a rod in my hand before I'm already chomping at the bit to get back out there. The northern lights were an unreal way to end the day, and beneath them, we drifted off dreaming of big, red Arctic char.
Last time we fished Isua, we were researching upstream and found out that there's a lot of fish, but the current kind of made it difficult to present the fly in front of them. So today we'll go to waters that are where the river is a bit more wide. We also think it's calmed down now that it hasn't been raining. Go up to Loot Lake, Blue Lagoon, and try to find some nice fish, get some good takes, catch some big fish, and just have fun, have a great time. That's the plan.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Well, there's too much water running now, so we have to change crushing location. So you can go to the big pools and all the fish will take the fly before the big ones does. So, and then you can move on and find the good spots where you can spot the fish, a big fish standing alone with other big fish, and you can target them easily. And then just change fly until something good happens.
You're fishing amongst all these other fish, trying to target the big boy, and it's pretty hard to weed through these small ones because they all want to eat the fly. It's like the fishing is so good that it makes it hard. Oh, there's a tank right there. Oh, that's a real hog. All right, I just hooked a big one.
The fishing here is just so consistent, and it's such a niche to go out and catch lots of fish in big schools, but you really try to go for the big ones, and when you do that, it's sight fishing, and that's so fun.
There's a really, really big one in there too, even bigger.
Trying to pick out the fish that you see, which is maybe 30 years old. You look at that fish and like, you try everything in your fly box until it's on your hook. And that's why it's so special out here, at Isua especially.
Yeah!
It's like a pumpkin.
Yeah, bud.
Let's go.
That's a pumpkin, baby. That is a pumpkin.
The fishing is so different. You can fish spey rod, you can fish precision casting, you can fish one single hand rod in the big pools, casting far. You can do nymphing, you can do streamers, and it's just about what works on the day. So it's about cracking the code for the fish and really experimenting with your fly fishing technique. There's all kinds of fishing here. It's a whole playground.
We've been fishing hard all day, looking for that one. The one charred, whoa, almost found a hole. In every pool there's that one massive char. The one that's just bigger than all the others. The bully. That's what we want to catch, and it's really hard. And I thought we were gonna come here, just catch a bunch of fish, and it wouldn't be a story about pursuing that one fish. but now that's kind of what it's turning into. Which seems that's how all my fishing adventures go. Just chasing that one mondo, the one big one, the one.
Yeah, this place is just crazy, you know. And there's a lot of fish, a lot of big fish, and you can, with 100% guarantee, say you will get a fish today. And that's why I believe in every cast. Because there's so many fish there. Yeah, if you know a good spot, you will get a fish.
Oh, that's a sweet spot for a fish to be. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh.
That was so nice.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Dude, that's 60 plus. That's 60 plus. That's a hog, Lucas. He's hooked up all the way over there. Fish is all the way over here. This is crazy. Hey! We got him! Yes, dude. Unbelievable.
I think when they get bigger, they care less. Like they see you, but they're so big they don't see you as a predator. Yeah, I think that's why they are so calm around you.
Nothing happened.
So lucky.
Yeah, so lucky. He was cutting through all these rocks around here, so I thought I lost him, but then you got him in the net. Perfect.
Wow. Look at that guy. He's so big. Oh! I got him. Dude, this is a hog. This is a real hog. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to run after him. He's around. Oh! Oh! He went around the rock. Hey, better to have loved and lost than to have not loved at all. You know, old saying. There it is. There he is. We got him. Lucas, we got a hog. Oh, he's going under. I can't really do much. I don't know what to do. There he is. Oh. Yeah! Let's go, Lucas! The sniper, the net sniper, baby. Woo! 60.
Yeah, 60, nice.
60, just a tall 60.
It felt surreal to shake hands with a salmonid that is nearly as old as I am. Arctic char endure so many adversities just to get to this point in their lives as they prepare to spawn. They're the only fish that survive in these cold glacial waters. And as I released this char to swim another day, I felt the utmost respect for the char and their habitat.
Now we're gonna head back to camp, have a nice little dinner, hang out, tie some flies, and get ready for a few more days of char fishing.
Spending time on the water with Marcus and Lucas has become more than just about putting us on fish. It's grown into a genuine friendship. I felt completely satisfied with the fishing. At a certain point, it felt like their turn to show us how it's done. Watching Lucas hook into that big char, seeing that same excitement I'd been feeling, it was just as rewarding as landing one myself.
Oh my goodness, they've got bacon too.
We're going back up there. We can't let these fish be up there all by themselves. We're gonna go join them. And now we got Marcus and Chase. They're antsy to get up there after seeing what Lucas and I pulled out of the water yesterday. So we're gonna make sure that they get on some big ones. Ain't that right, Marcus?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing too much guiding, pointing big fish out to others. Now it's my turn to pick out my own fish and get that son of a gun.
Yes, it is.
That's the plan.
So we're gonna go slay some pigs. We got a nice long hiking ahead of us. What is it, like 3 miles? Something like that, 2 hours of hiking.
It's easier further upstream to target the bigger fish and then side fish for them. So hiking is gonna be hard. You have to have your nice wading boots on, which can tolerate a lot of stuff.
Well, the river has gone up significantly again. And we've been debating where to cross, and I think we're gonna send it right here.
Yummy.
I pissed here yesterday.
It had a good salty flavor.
Yeah.
Man, am I starting to feel it. Lots of river crossings and bushwhacking and rocks and boulders. It's not a legit trail. The trail is only here because of the reindeer.
The hiking isn't easy, but it's definitely worth it. Every single step you take towards going further up, it's so rewarding because the fishing here is insane.
But it's a 60 plus?
60 plus.
Oh. But if it isn't 60, mission not complete. Okay, so we need it to be this long. But the other one is 60. Is that a 60 plus right there? Is that a 60?
The fish are here. They're in great numbers, but it's all about being in this vast nature. It's magical.
And we're here.
We're in the zone.
We're in the zone.
Oh, there's like no other end to this day than me catching a big fish.
I can't wait, guys. We need to get going.
We're irritating. It's so annoying. I have a feeling it might take first cast. Yep. Oh, I thought he went for it.
Oh.
Smaller ones as well. We don't want that.
Oh.
Oh, he's fighting the other one over there.
Yeah.
The other one's going for it. Yep. No! That was a huge one as well.
Nice.
Me! Oh, four! That is so annoying. I mean, it's hard to see from this angle. It's so deep down, is it? It's there, but it's deep down, right? Yeah, but it's a 60 plus.
Chill, dude. It's a sick fish.
I'm not even joking. I'm gonna get this away from the others. Oh, it's so red as well. Okay, this I really want this one. Let's get it. Okay. Okay. That was fun, but let's measure it. Let's measure it before I say anything. The fishing here is so stupid. When you like can kind of manage out fish and you have one take and you're like, oh, that's not the biggest one, and such a good fish like this. Like, what a privilege. But if it isn't 60, mission not complete. Like Kobe said, job not finished.
Yeah. Okay, so we need it to be this long. Oh, this is an insane fish. I think it's just below. Oh, yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. It was supposed to be this long, and it wasn't. I think it was just under. No, it's fine. I'm actually not mad about it. And that is absolutely true. Because I want the big one.
That's 60.
Is that a 60?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to get it out of here. There you go. Let's go. Let's keep the fly in the mouth this time. I can be happy before it's like official. You have the tape with you?
Yep.
It's not even close. This is 55, guys. That's what I'm saying. This is a beautiful fish, but
Yeah, first cast on both those fish in front of it.
is that a 60? It's going for it. I'm not even sure. I just pulled it out of his mouth. Is that a 60 plus right there?
That is so 60 plus.
Oh. I thought it was firstly like thunder, but then I was like, there's no thunder in Greenland. And then I looked up, of course, and I saw like the rocks falling.
Oh fuck! Everyone move! Everyone move! Get the fuck out of the way! Get the fuck out of the way! Oh my God.
Marcus!
I see him. That was scary.
Yeah.
We were sitting next to the river fishing, and we heard this loud sound like gunfire. We look up, these massive boulders are just barreling down this hill towards us.
I ran to the right, I screamed to the others, run. They ran to safety, and the way I took was probably not the best one, so I had to like run out in the river, and then I kind of twisted my knee twice. I have an ACL injury, so it kind of popped out of place 2 times.
I'm just glad we're alive. Those boulders were coming straight towards where we were fishing. It was freaking scary. Looking up, and all I could see was the silhouette of these house-sized chunks of rock coming down this slope at us. So that was a bit scary.
I thought it was thunder at first because it was like, and then I saw the dust coming. And I was like, oh my God, this is so far away, but I was still kind of scared. And then I realized you were standing where the rocks were falling, and I was like, oh my God, I have to turn off the camera. And then I was just running for non-stop. Yeah, I had so much adrenaline, so I couldn't feel that I was exhausted from running.
My fly box flew out of my pack because it was unzipped. I just changed flies, and I can't find it. It's a huge bummer, a big loss. I tied every single fly in that box. So I guess I might have to be tying some more flies here. I'm just glad to be alive. I'm glad everyone else is safe. That was scary. I think we all saw our lives flash before our eyes. You can still see the smoke from the rocks going down the valley.
When you're going in there and you're going through narrow mountains and stuff, the rockfalls are always a possibility. It is the raw Arctic, so nature is nature. You can't control it. But for us, it's just about like giving the best possibility of safety and making our guests feel comfortable. But we always have a plan B. Yeah, we got to safety, all of us. I had to get home to fix my knee. A bit challenging that I can't go out fishing these next couple of days, but I'm looking forward to getting back out, guiding and fishing for a 60 centimeter plus.
Well, it's another day in paradise here. Weather's starting to clear up a little bit. It's supposed to be nice and sunny today, but woke up to some clouds. Today, we're gonna go back upstream to the big fish spot where the rock fall happened. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit because that's where all the biggest fish are. And Erica and Amy both want to catch a big fish today, so we're gonna head back up to that zone. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're gonna be a little bit safer today. But after yesterday, I lost all my flies. So, you gotta do something about that. Starting from scratch. Whole box just gone into the river. The good thing is all those flies are replaceable, so. Time to have some breakfast and get on the vise.
The plan is Rico's gonna catch a big fishy. That's the plan.
Yeah, there's no guarantees in fly fishing.
No guarantees, but that's what we're going for. Oh, it looks like it's just gonna roll right off.
There's a really big one back there.
There are so many big fish.
Oh, you got him. You got him.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. You got him.
I
That's
got
the big
him.
one. That's the big one. That's 60 plus.
You sound like Marcus.
Oh my gosh, Erica. Oh yeah.
You got him?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy cow. Look at that hog.
It's a hog.
Look at that hog.
Look at that hog! That was sick.
Good job, babe.
Beautiful fish.
Oh my gosh. Look how aggressive they are, babe.
There's like 10 of them
It's
going
insane.
for the fly.
Is the big one right there?
Kind of. He kind of disappeared deeper down.
I see a big one.
He's in the
there he
middle.
is.
He's in the middle. Yeah.
There he is. Oh my goodness, there's a huge one. And he just ate it. Oh my gosh.
He ate it?
Yeah.
Is that the one you were targeting?
No, but there's another really big one. This one's 60 plus. This one's 60 plus.
I'm never not gonna think of Marcus when you say that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, he's just running around the pool. But there's so many other hogs that are like bigger in here. It's crazy. Babe, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
This is crazy. I'm telling you, this is crazy.
So many hogs. This one looks like it has a hunchback.
Yeah, this one's nice. I'm gonna try and land it over here. This one's 60 plus.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got him.
He smoked the fly too. Came so far to eat that fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on, baby.
Get the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's really nice. Wow. Wowzers. That's crazy. It's a stud. Oh, there's a hog over here. Oh my gosh, that's a giant over there. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That one's an absolute giant.
Oh my.
You see that one?
God.
That's a big one.
Sick. Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
He's running in the rocks.
That's a really big one. He came out of nowhere. Hold on, I'm jumping down. Wow, this thing is so fat. On the egg pattern.
How does it feel?
Feels classy as baby. And it really is hard to convince these fish to eat. It's a lot of switching flies, a lot of changing your drift and your technique. And in every one of these pools, there's a big fish.
The current Camp Eastwa record holder?
It was a solid 65, maybe 66. Eric and I have been trying for the last like few hours trying to get this one fish to eat, just throwing fly after fly, changing bugs, and finally it ate the egg. And I saw it open its mouth and just sip it, so sometimes you get lucky. And that was it.
The egg fly.
The egg. So right now we're at the pool where the other day we experienced that crazy rock fall. And this boulder right here is the one that almost came down and crushed Marcus. Marcus was standing literally right there. Boulder right here. The rock fall came from all the way up there and swept down through this valley and could have hit us because we were all fishing right here. It's absolutely crazy. Would have absolutely destroyed and smushed a human being. You can see where it just came down and tore through the ground right here and then came to a stop. It's insane.
The magic of this place and these fish was truly sinking in. Each and every char felt like a treasure. As the end of our journey approached, it was clear that we were going to miss Greenland more than we expected.
That's a big one. My drag is all the way down. I can't tighten the drag anymore. Here he is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bud. That's triple XL diesel, bud. Look how dark he is. Let him go, let him grow.
Guys, good job.
Wow. What a day. We're doing it, guys.
We're doing it!
I felt such bad mojo with this place about 24 hours ago, and I was literally scared to come here. Like I had fear coming back here, and now I feel like we've like made the comeback.
Came back on top.
We're back on top. This is the place. Literally, we're feet from where the boulders fell yesterday. We were forced to leave after that rock slide. It was such a scary moment. There was no way we could stay here after that. And before coming back here, we were debating coming here, and Chase and Amy really wanted to come, and I was like, oh, I don't know, like I'm a little scared, like I don't want to get killed by a rock. Just seems like bad mojo. But you know, we powered through. I sucked it up, and I'm glad I did. Yay. I think we were all glad we did. We all caught nice fish today.
Welcome to Hogtown, USA.
Oh my God, triple XL diesel.
Is there another one?
Triple XL diesel.
The fjords and the mountains and the wildlife it's amazing, and it's so vast when you go out and explore it, and it's raw, it's unforgiving, but in a exciting way. Like, you can have the most beautiful days on Earth, and then you can also have some rough days too, some rough conditions. Like, nature is nature. You can't really do anything to change it, especially up here. And I think that is what makes it so appealing, to be living in a place where, you know, nature is in control every single day.
When you live in a society like us Greenlanders that are so closely and integrated and embedded with nature, it means that we have some different values. And a really good friend of mine, he came with a quote that I won't forget. And I asked him, where was that good Arctic char spot? He says, nah, you can't even pay me for this. You know what the true valuta is here in Greenland? That's knowledge. And that was so true, because when you grew up in a country where you have to hunt and gather your own food, you can't even buy that with money. It's about getting out there, getting the experience, having the knowledge to actually achieve it. So I think living in a country that is the farthest away from a capitalistic society is another way of being that I've also learned to appreciate. And I think sometimes in some periods that's exactly what we have to dwell back to. Because I think the majority of people out there lived in squares, they live in boxes, but they completely forgot where we came from. And this is exactly where we came from, and we shouldn't forget that.
Tomorrow's our last day here, and feels a little bittersweet to be like hiking through this terrain kind of for the last time. It's just as beautiful as the first day we got here, all the waterfalls, and looking forward to going home, but I think we'll definitely be back in Greenland.
And we're really thankful for our amazing guides and chaperones on this trip, and our chefs. Without them, none of this would be possible. And we're about to go chow down on some caribou that Isak shot the other day when we were out fishing. So, great way to end the day. Let's go eat some caribou, maybe see some northern lights, maybe smoke a cigar. It's been a good one. Over and out.
Mm-hmm.
crazy to walk down this hill for the last time. I didn't feel much emotion until right now because we've just been coming and going and coming and going fishing, going on the boat here, but then just like walking down that hill for the last time, I was like, wow, so crazy to actually be leaving here, and I don't know when we'll be back, but I think we will be back for sure. So it felt a little less sad because I know we'll be back.
Yeah, definitely a mix of really, really sad that it's over, but also just joyous and grateful that it happened in the first place.
It's just been a really special experience.
It's been so special.
Really hard to leave, but really exciting to think about coming back.
Yeah. Had so much good time.
Oh, so good to meet you. So good to spend time with you.
You're a rising star, buddy.
We're rising star.
Don't forget about us.
I'll come back. I'll come to Montana instead.
Yes, come.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I haven't experienced America yet. I'd like you guys to be the ones to introduce me. That'd be nice.
Thanks for letting us hang around with you, man.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Good pleasure, dude.
So much fun, man.
You enjoyed it? Oh, it's incredible. You've been here so long. I know. Yeah, so long.
Not ready to leave.
No, still not ready. Thank you.
Thank you guys. So nice to meet you.
Bye.
I will see you in
It was
Montana
so nice
next time.
to meet you. Yes, come visit us in Montana.
See you, buddy. See you, buddy. You too, man.
Lucas, it's been real, man.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Catch a hog. 60 plus.
60 plus.
65 plus.
70 plus.
The Codfather. The Codfather.
The Codfather. We initially came to Greenland to experience the raw Arctic wilderness and the incredible fish that inhabit its pristine glacial waters. Wild places are powerful, but it's the people who inhabit them that teach us how to belong to them. They treasure and respect what the land and waters provide, and it brings them joy to share it with others. We arrived in Greenland as 4 friends on an adventure to experience a landscape completely new to all of us. And now, we're leaving with something far greater, a family we never saw coming, in a place that no longer feels so far away. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button.
Or don't.
Better pizza, Papa John's.
Oh my God, there's like 20 fish chasing it in already. Sink it. Sink it. Oh yeah. Oh, that might be a rock. Yeah.
Oh. I was just trying to land it. I was about to land it and it just popped.
Look, Chase is vlogging with the FS6. Smile.
Wow. Scared.
I'm talking to the camera, not you, just so you know.
Where's the camera?
I have to be far away because I'm at 100. So I put on the mic. Isn't that funny? He's about to hook up.
Rocket Man! Burning out the sears of Paralong. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.